Hi, this is Amos Tarfa. Just making a quick video going over the different math classes at Lifestem Academy in the fall of 2023. So we have the 4-5 math classroom with Mrs. Kuda's room. Mr. Fossum is there as well. They're going over different worksheets or practice problems. They're also talking about the world of mathematics, which is a math history book. So the kids are learning the history of math, and then they get time to practice their skills. Math Mammoth is the textbook, the official textbook for the 4-5. Then we have 6-7, which also has Math Mammoth, and it actually has 6A and 7A. However, especially if you are comfortable with math, this same group can actually choose to do Counting to Calculus. Now, Counting to Calculus is a math curriculum we put together. It is housed in the My Open Math in terms of the content for Lifestem Academy students, myopenmath.com. I showed the students this, and I will have a video that explains how this works. Basically, they go on myopenmath.com. It's free. They use the course ID and the enrollment key, which I can provide to you. This course will take 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th grade, condensing it into one course. All of those concepts that they need to know to do algebra are covered in this course, from Counting to Calculus. The point of the course is to simplify mathematics, make it more efficient, let them learn addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, fractions, decimals, percents, ratios, and proportions. Just learn it all, learn it well, and go into algebra. Not this thing of going here, over there, repeating concepts that the student might not need to repeat, right? There is a place for repetition, don't get me wrong, but it's not this repetition that is sort of mandatory. So that's what we do with Counting to Calculus. We've done this. This is our pre-algebra course in Counting to Calculus, which covers all the concepts they need. And then I'll talk later about more of our work. We have it for pre-algebra, algebra 1, algebra 2, pre-calculus, and geometry. When they get to calculus, the system is good to go in calculus. The problem in American math education is the pre-algebra to calculus. That's where there's a lot of zigzag going on. We've tried to make that straight now, and we thank God for how it's all come together. So we have 4-5 Math Mammoth. We have 6-7 Math Mammoth as well, but they also have this option over here, okay? Then we have 8th to 10th graders. There's several classes involved. So we have some of them that are doing pre-algebra. I'm recommending that they work on the My Open Math option for the pre-algebra. So myopenmath.com. So they log into that, and there's a syllabus that they'll be getting in their emails. The syllabus will say something like do 1.1, 1.2, and 1.3 this week, and then maybe like review, and then do math history. That's what the syllabus looks like. So let them take the syllabus, take 1.1 when they log into myopenmath.com. You go to 1.1 and you basically look at the homework problems if you're comfortable with the concept. Otherwise, you can watch the videos. So you watch the videos if you need to, and then you click on the homework tab, which is on the very, like when you click on 1.1 on the bottom, you see homework, you click on it, and you basically practice those problems. They can do this during the day, of course. Okay, so that's what is going on with My Open Math. I'll make more videos about My Open Math later, but this is something to keep in mind. The first option for our 8 to 10 group is pre-algebra, those who want to review their skills there. The other one is Algebra 1, which will flow right into Algebra 2, and that is also on My Open Math. They click on they'll get a syllabus, they click on the lesson for the day, they work on that lesson. It'll have a similar syllabus like this as well. The third one, so we have Algebra 1 flowing into Algebra 2. The third class at Lifestem Academy is the College Algebra CLEP at this point. College Algebra CLEP. This is for people who are comfortable with algebra concepts and basically are going to be able to CLEP and get college credit for college algebra. This group is going through the REA College Algebra book, but they also have access to My Open Math if they need it to review any concepts that they need. Keep in mind that Mr. Nathan Jurset and I have done some work. He did a lot of the work for the practice problem section. I just did some of the work to get the ball going on College Algebra CLEP. But for the College Algebra CLEP, they can actually go on and look at detailed explanations for every problem in the diagnostic test, in the test at the end, of the book. There's 2 tests, test 1 and test 2, okay? They basically have like 60 problems. Here's a video that shows you how to do this problem. Here's a video that shows you how to do this problem. But it's important, of course, that the students practice the skill of solving those problems as well. But we have a video to guide them along the way, right? So we have the 4-5 Mammoth Math classroom. We have the 6-7 Mammoth classroom, or those who want to do counting and calculus. Here's what's even cooler. If you want to do what we do in Nigeria, you can do your Mammoth Math, but then enjoy the counting to calculus for dessert, just for fun. Okay, so let's go back to 8-10. The last group here is pre-calculus. Actually, sorry, there's one more group. Pre-calculus, and the last group is geometry. Our pre-calculus and geometry course in My Open Math, we've actually made these two into one course. So basically the idea is you could be doing pre-calculus and geometry at the same time, and we have a syllabus that would guide you on both of them. So keep that in mind. What is the goal of the whole math at LifeSTEM Academy? Well, the goal is to get students to love math, to improve in their skills for math, to learn math efficiently and effectively, and ultimately for them to do calculus with ease. We love calculus around here, and so we want our students to have the tools it takes to do calculus. Believe it or not, that's what a lot of the math in American math education is for, is that they train these students to be able to try calculus someday. But a lot of students never do calculus. So you learn how to factor polynomials or to do different things with the distributive property or the rules of exponents. But if you don't do calculus, you don't see the beauty of how it all comes together. It's beautiful. And I could give some examples of that beauty in a different video. So if you are in any of these groups and you have any questions, let me know. Your goal is to follow the syllabus that you'll be receiving, and I will create buffers so that if somebody was sick or someone was gone on vacation, they will know, they'll be fine. There's a buffer. I'm only assigning about 3 to 4 days of work for the week, and we do some of that work right in class. So expect that to be part of the goal. Even if a student is using, like we have students that use about 5 curriculums at our school. I understand that. But we need to be unified and united in the mathematics we teach, and we need to teach the importance of collaboration. That's part of why the school exists, right? We want kids to come and collaborate and talk about problems and solve problems together. So please, we want to remind you again, make sure your students are resting well so that they come to school ready to learn. We don't want kids who are tired and distracted because they were not sleeping well, right? So make sure they're sleeping well. Collaboration is important. Classroom focus is important. Make sure that we encourage the student. Let's all encourage our students to make sure they're staying focused in the material that they're learning. Okay, I'm assuming that by January or February, some of the students will be in calculus, and that's great. I'm excited for them. But right now, this is what we're doing. So number one. Every math class, everybody must show up to their math class before they go to study hall because they need to learn study skills, they need to learn note taking, they need to learn test taking skills. That is required for all our students. Number two, all our students must learn the history of math. That is a requirement for being at LifeSTEM Academy. I need them to know where the concepts came from and why they're important. Even if they're good at math, I want them to have this extra skill. Because Newton studied some of the works of those who came before him, right? Euler's probably studied some of the work of Newton. Gauss was a prodigy, so he's a little different. I don't know what he studied in detail, but I'll get into some of his work. We're going to Germany, God willing, next year. Germany, Switzerland is the trip. And we're going to try and explore the life of Carl Friedrich Gauss to see. He's from a German province. Okay, so they should know the study skills, history of math, and applications of math. They should understand math to the point that they can explain the point of it in society. I hope this helps. Again, I will send more details in another video, but I hope this helps to lay the groundwork for the big picture for LifeSTEM Academy Math. None of this is restricted to a grade specific level. It's based on mastery. So you have to master college algebra CLEP before you do pre-calculus CLEP, and then you can go into geometry for dessert, and you could do calculus CLEP after you take calculus. So that's the last class for the traditional student. However, if you want to be an engineer or physicist or chemist, I actually just put up the books. We have all the books you will need for your freshman level in college, your sophomore level in college, even your junior level. We have some of those materials. We're here to help you. Let us know how we can get you ready while you're still in high school for post-college material, for post-high school material right here at LifeSTEM Academy. So thanks for watching. Take care and have a blessed day.